Welcome back, guys. So how long does it take to recover from anxiety? It's a very broad question. Probably 3 out of every 4 coaching calls I do, this is something that comes up, like how long do you think it'll take me, or how long did it take you? And I'm going to do my best to give you some type of an estimation, but guys, it could be way different for you. Everybody is different. Everybody has different levels of anxiety. Some people have it really bad. Some people have a little bit. Some people are going to work hard. Other people are going to be more sporadic. Some people are going to be more consistent than others. So this could be very broad. It could be a wide range of results depending on where you're at and how hard you're going to work. But I try to get people to think in terms of months versus like days or weeks. We kind of get into this quick fix mentality, which isn't necessarily, meaning like one tool is going to work, but I'm talking about quick fix mentality is thinking that you're going to just beat this in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not saying that there's not a random person out there that might have been able to do it. When I make these videos, I'm going from my personal experience, the people that I've talked to through my coaching and the comments that I see. And for most of you that are watching, the majority, that's who I'm trying to reach right now with this video. And it's safer to think in terms of months versus days or weeks. It really takes the edge off. It really takes the pressure off. There's so many of you that have like a vacation coming up, or you have a day that you have to go back to work, or you have something coming up in the future and you got it circled on your calendar and you're like, I have to be better by that point. That's going to make it difficult to be better by that point. All that you can do is hope that you're in a better place, believe that you're going to be in a better place, and take this day by day. Don't rush the process. Recovery has to be natural. And guys, you have to understand, towards the end of recovery, it's really gray. You don't realize the day that you recover. It's very, very gray. There's going to be this point, like there was for me, where after a month or two, I kind of woke up one morning. I was like, because I really didn't think about anxiety much whenever things got really, really good. And you almost kind of forget that you have it, and you're not like marking days on a calendar or anything like that, or like you've gotten so good with everything that you're not looking for symptoms. You're not trying to evaluate how you feel. And then slowly the symptoms continue to fade. And it's a beautiful thing because it's natural. So if you're trying to force this thing at all, I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to at least get to that, or at most to get to that 100%. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you can't try to be more consistent or try to push towards doing the right things, but try to be natural with this whole process. You don't want to force this onto your subconscious. Be urgent. I'm trying to make sense here. Just have balance, okay? But realize, like, that last little bit of recovery, it's going to be like a dream. Your life is going to be so freaking good that you're not going to care about having to go that extra 10 or 15%, right? Life is going to be so good compared to how it used to be. Okay, so that last bit's going to be a dream. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, crap, man, it's been like 3 weeks or like a month and a half and I haven't really felt anything like I used to feel. Maybe I'm recovered. And if not, like, this is a great place to be. And then another month goes by and you're like, I guess I'm recovered. I haven't felt anything. This is amazing. So that's what recovery looks like. You can't put parameters or boundaries on it, or timestamps or any timelines or anything like that. It has to be natural, and that's the beautiful thing about it. The thing that you kind of want to get to, I guess, the fastest would be the conscious recovery. The subconscious is going to take time. It's going to lag afterwards. Conscious recovery is where you finally accept everything is anxiety. You accept anxiety for what it is. You don't respond the wrong way anymore. You embrace being uncomfortable. You're working on all the lifestyle changes that you're supposed to be making. You've changed your life. You've changed your life, and now you're just waiting for the subconscious to jump on board. And sometimes that can be a couple months. You just have to be patient, okay? You have to be patient. So that's the best thing that I can do, or the best way I can describe it. Excuse me, can't talk today. The best way to think of it is in terms of months versus days or weeks, okay? Be consistent. Stop marking days on the calendar. Stop expecting to have this, dealt with by the time the summer gets here, or before that vacation, or before your wedding date, or before the baby arrives. Just trust that you are going to be in a better place, and I promise you things will get easier because you're taking that pressure off. And, and you're instilling belief that We are going to be in a better place there. Even if I'm not 100%, I'm going to learn a lot of great things along the way, and I'm going to be able to handle, you know, maybe an anxiety attack if I'm even having them at that point. I'll be able to handle, you know, dealing with some muscle tension, you know. I'll be able to handle that situation as long as I'm continuously practicing and doing the things that I need to do, things that I learned from videos like this. And, you know, for me, my recovery, I felt like took a little bit longer because I didn't have videos like this to look at. Also, I was stubborn. I didn't go to therapy. Now, I didn't have insurance, so I'm sure therapy would have been more expensive, but I didn't go to therapy. I tried getting on YouTube. YouTube was in its early baby stages, so videos like this, they just weren't around. I think I'm actually one of the first people to really talk a lot about health anxiety and to go through all these symptoms and experiences. Now there's a bunch of people, which is great. And that's one of the reasons I started talking about it, because I was like, nobody talks about this crap on here. I hear like doctors and therapists and scientists talk about anxiety on here in their lab coats, but I never see like a guy like me just talking about their anxiety. So it's really, really cool that there's a lot of people that do it now. A lot of younger people, people of all ages are doing it. And that's cool. A lot of different opinions and points of view and perspectives, which is important. But everything that I teach on this channel, I learned over a period of about a year, you know, that I was teaching myself and going through. I had to go through all these things at different times. I mean, my anxiety lasted for 5 long years. So whenever I, you know, create videos, and especially in things like my course or my coaching, I'm compacting everything that I learned in a long period of time, you know, to help you get there faster. I want you to get there faster than I did, right? But we still don't want to put, you know, a timeline on everything. So if you're doing that and you got that last 20% and you're wondering when that last symptom is gonna go away, right? Let go of control. No timelines, okay? Trust that you're gonna get there and just do what you're supposed to do, what you know that you need to do for your mental health. Things that I talk about here, whether it's responses, routines, exposure, just do what you need to do. Do some of the things I talked about in the last video. You know, if you have issues with control or anger or patience, work on your personality, you know, work on some of your flaws. You know, if you still have some work-related stress you need to handle, try to figure that out. If you got stress at home, stress with the family, try to work on that. You know, if you lack patience, start working on that. If you lack self-love, start working on that. Those things are important too. If you're a people pleaser, start trying to please yourself a little bit more too. Love on yourself, hug yourself, be there for you, okay? So work on those things too. And if you are looking for a guide, something that's gonna take you step by step, that's gonna compact everything that I did to get towards my recovery from panic disorder, health anxiety, and generalized anxiety disorder, my course, Elite Anxiety Bootcamp, has you covered. It is down below in the description. I'm gonna read you a review real quick. The best course I've ever taken. I've been suffering from severe anxiety for 3+ years since my first brain surgery. Thank you so much, Trey, for taking the time and hardworking energy to help those in need. You could be next, guys. You could be next. Check that out down below in the description in the first pinned comment. If you are interested in doing coaching calls with me, my email for that is down below as well. Other resources are down there. Please like this video if you got value, guys. I love you all. Be patient with your recovery. And until next time, keep fighting.